Hi everyone, and welcome to today's yoga video. Today we are going to be doing a very gentle, slow, stretching style of yoga. While we're not going to hold each yoga pose for a really long time, it's going to be slower than a vinyasa. So if you are feeling sore and you're looking for an active recovery, or you're just looking for a gentle, super slow flow style of yoga, this is definitely the one to do. All you're going to need today is your yoga mat, no props or anything. So have a seat and let's get started. Okay, so to begin, let's start on our backs. So come to lie down. And once you're down, bring your knees into your chest and grab hold of either hand and then just gently rock side to side here. And as you rock, just bring your awareness to your low back, checking in to see how you're feeling today through your sacrum. And begin to link your breath with your movement. Then from here, I want you to come to center and interlace your fingers behind your head, bringing your feet down to the ground as well. Open up through the elbows, take a deep breath in through the armpits. And as you exhale, just bring your chin to chest, elbows come up for a little stretch through the back of the neck. And while you're up here, you may want to go right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder, just gently turning your head from side to side just to see what's going on through the neck. And then when you're ready, bring the head back down. Once again, pull the knees in towards the chest. This time I want you to stay still. And as you pull the knees in, see if you can energetically press the tailbone down towards the ground, aiming to have your entire spine on the mat. You may want to close your eyes here, and as you breathe in, visualize length through your entire spine. And from here, bring your awareness to your shoulders, seeing if you can relax your shoulders. Letting your arms be somewhat heavy, not as engaged. And then from here, interlacing your fingers, bringing your hands around the top of the right shin. Activate the right foot so your right toes are spread, and then bring your left leg all the way down to the ground. Extending the leg, and pull your right knee in towards your chest. Bringing your awareness to the back of the right hip as you breathe in and out. Right toes are still spread, left toes are spread as well, and the reason why we do this is because it activates all the muscles in the leg. And then from here, open up the knee just the tiniest bit so that you're pulling the knee in towards your armpit. And now you're breathing deeper into the right thigh. Again, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Full deep breaths. Then from here, bring your right foot down to the ground. I want you to cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Activate your left toes, so spread the toes. Energetically press the knee away from you. Bringing your right foot as close to your pelvis as you can. Press into that foot to lift your hips. Doesn't matter how high they lift, just a gentle lift here. And then gently release. Extend that right leg, interlace your fingers the way that feels weird around the top of the left shin and pull the knee in towards the chest. Toes are spread. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Bringing your awareness now to the back of the left hip. Tuck your chin a little bit so the back of your neck is long. And as you breathe, Feel your entire back on the mat. From here, just open up the slightest bit, bringing that knee in towards the armpit now, and this will get deeper into the inner left thigh. Bring your left foot down to the ground as close to your pelvis as you can. Whole foot is on the mat. Then cross your right ankle over your left shin. Energetically press the right knee away from you. You'll feel a good stretch already just as you do that. And then when you're ready, press into your left foot to lift your hips up. Doesn't matter how high they go. Feeling your weight evenly distributed across all four corners of the left foot. And then gently release. Uncross the legs and lift your knees up so that your shins are parallel to the ground. Feet are activated, toes are spread. Hands come to the top of the shins, and then you'll gently open up. And you want to visualize that your knees are about 90 degrees. So that might mean that you have to take your feet out away from you so that your ankles are in line with your knees. Then from here, you can stay in stillness, or you can make small circles with either knee using your bicep strength. And that'll help open up through the inner thighs. And from here, press your knees together and bring your hands underneath your knees. We're going to rock. So rock all the way up to sit up, rock all the way back to lie down, just a few times just like this. This should feel really good on your back. You really want to round your back a lot as you go back. And this time, come and sit all the way up. Bring your feet as close to your pelvis, knees together. Wrap your arms around, tuck chin to chest, round your upper back. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Let your head hang heavy for a good stretch through your neck. And then as you inhale, sit nice and tall. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh and hug the knee in towards your chest with both hips on the ground. Spread your right toes, sit even taller. As you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. You have the option to stay here, or you can take a twist. For the twist, you'll bring your left hand back behind you, left fingers in line with the base of your spine. Inhale, lift your right arm up overhead, look up. Exhale, hook the elbow to the outside of the knee and look out over your left shoulder with your right eye. With each exhale, you want to visualize ringing out through your belly button. So you're initiating the twist at your navel. From here, gently unravel. Bring both hands to your right. And then what we're going to do is spin. So you are coming into like a lizard pose here. So if you're facing away from the computer or TV, don't worry. You're not going to be here for very long. Trust yourself. You're going to be in lizard pose for just a few breaths. So you have a few options with lizard. You can have the back knee on the ground, or the knee can be lifted up. Hands can be on the ground, or forearms can be on the ground. Whatever you want to, wherever you are, you just kind of want to make sure that your upper back isn't rounding too much. It naturally does have to round just because of the shape of our bodies, but you want to not let your chest collapse. So keep your collarbones broad and take your gaze out in front of you. That's going to help to keep you nice and open through your chest. When you're ready, come back up onto your hands. And you're just gonna turn, so you're facing where you were when we started. Unravel your legs, cross right ankle over, or right foot over left thigh. Hug the knee in towards your chest. Spread the left toes. Stay nice and tall here. So you have the option to stay here in stillness, or you can incorporate a twist. For the twist, take your right fingers back behind you, stay really tall through your spine, then hook your elbow to the outside of the knee and begin to look over your right shoulder with your left eye. From here, gently unravel. Hands come to the left side of your body, and then you're gonna spin until you find your way into lizard pose. Back knee can be down or up. Hands can be on the ground, or your forearms can come onto the ground, whatever feels best for you. You're gonna shimmy that right foot to the right a little bit to accommodate the right arm. And again, you want to take your gaze out in front of you so that your chest stays broad. Breathe into the right inner thigh. Try to keep both shoulders even. When you're ready, gently release and spin until you are back where we started. From here, unravel your legs and remove the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. Take your feet about hip distance. So you should be able to make 2 fists and fit your hands in between. That's about hip distance. Spread the toes, draw the pinky toes back towards your face, then reach down and grab hold wherever feels okay for you. That might be your lower shins, might be up over the feet. If you're very tight, you might be back here, that's okay. What you wanna watch for is to make sure that your low back stays long. If you are here, but your low back is rounding, then you're stretching your back, not your hamstrings. And we wanna stretch the hamstrings here. So your mantra should be belly to thighs. When your belly goes to your thighs, then your back is longer, and then you're getting a good stretch through your hamstrings. So don't worry about how low you can get your head, doesn't matter. What's most important here is belly to thighs, and your gaze is out in front of you on the ground. So maybe 3-4 feet out in front. And with each exhale, just breathe, melt. If it gets to be excruciating, take a deep breath in, back off of it. And exhale, melt again once you're ready. So we'll just stay here for a few breaths. You may also want to play with pointing and flexing the feet, spreading the toes, bringing the pinky toes towards your face, and then the big toes towards your face. So always just kind of playing with the positioning of your feet, because the hamstrings actually connect down to the bottom of the feet. So any kind of movement you do with your feet is going to get a different stretch through the hamstrings. From here, long arms wherever you are, then lean back. Fingers are pointed towards your body. You're maybe 8 inches or so from your hips. Then from here, bend your legs so your feet come halfway back towards your butt. Press into your feet and press into your hands to lift up, letting your head go back if that feels okay for your neck. Breathing now through the front of the hips and the front of the shoulders as well. Weight is evenly distributed across the palms and the bottoms of the feet. And then from here, slowly lower down. And come to sit in a comfortable seated position. So we've done quite a bit through the hips, the inner thighs, and now we're going to get into the arms. So as you inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Press your palms together. Then from here, gently release and come into eagle arms. So cross your left underneath your right and pull the elbows down towards your belly. Then from here, keeping these eagle arms, I'm just gonna lean over, but I don't want you to lean over and collapse. I want you to kind of think that you're going up and over. So leaning up and over to the left, trying to create space through the side body. And then come back to center. We'll go up and over to the other side. And come back to center. Inhale, open up the arms, press your palms together as you look up, and then gently release, and we'll take it to the other side. So inhale and come up and over to one side, trying to create space and length through the sides of the body. Come back to center, up and over to the other side. Come back to center and gently release. From here, you're gonna come onto all fours. So knees are underneath your hips. And then from here, just slide your arms out in front of you. This is called puppy dog pose, and this gets really deep into the armpits. And then from here, just pull your hips back so they're resting on the heels for child's pose. And with each exhale, let gravity pull you deeper. So you're finding a deeper stretch through the armpits. And then as you inhale, rise onto your fingertips, look ahead. Slide your left arm underneath, bringing the left side of the head onto the ground. Left palm faces up. And press into your left shoulder, left upper arm. So you're feeling a good stretch through the upper back and the shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Look out in front of you and slide the right arm underneath. Right side of the temple comes down. Right palm is facing up. And press into your upper right arm into the mat. So you're getting a good deep stretch to the upper back and the shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Taking just 2 more breaths in child's pose. Then find your way into a comfortable seated position. Bring both hands to your heart, close your eyes. Take a moment to scan your body, just checking in to see how you're feeling now compared to how you felt at the beginning of your practice. And when you're ready, seal it in. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below in the comment section and I will do my best to answer. Don't forget that you can now order my book Namaste, which is available on Amazon and at Barnes & Noble and most major bookstores everywhere. And if you like this practice, it's going to be available on Gumroad for you to purchase and download, and then you can use it anytime, even if you don't have Wi-Fi. I'll put that link in the description box below. Also, we are holding our very first ever Namaste 200-hour yoga teacher training program in Thailand this summer. I'll put the link to that in the description box as well below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon on the YBC channel.